Hi, my name's Shorful and welcome to another one of my videos where I talk about the real world of data. In this video, I want to cover off something that I think most analysts will come across, and it's probably one of the most frustrating parts about being an analyst. Well, in my opinion, it is anyway. And that is when you've done a really good piece of work, it makes total sense, you've convinced a lot of people about what you've done and how it can be used by the business to either make more money or get more customers or sell more products. But then you sort of present it to your senior stakeholders and you come across a brick wall. Okay, and that is the most frustrating part about being a data analyst. When you have a really good piece of analysis, you know it makes total sense. A lot of people support you on that, but the senior stakeholders just don't want to do it because they don't think that your recommendation aligns with what they believe or what they think works. Now, there could be many reasons why you hit a brick wall, right? Okay, so one of those could be that what you have discovered or the insights that you have or the analysis or the findings that the analysis revealed doesn't align with the brand principles or the brand values or the company's principles or values. And an example could be that, let's say you work for a luxury brand, a very high premium product, and you work out through your analysis that actually when people see the price of the product, they're more likely to continue the journey than not. So you may get a huge bounce rate on the homepage because people might think that, oh God, this product looks really premium, probably out of my price range, and they bounce off. But you find that where there's pages with prices on, people do continue. It's a more engaged journey. Now, you may present that to your company and say, look, we should put the price on the homepage because we found that when people see the price, they're more likely to continue the journey. But the company will push back. They may say, you know what, we are a premium brand, we're a luxury brand. What we want is people to have a very immersive experience with us. And then when they get to our products and they want to buy it, they're already bought in through that experience. And then they want to buy the product. It's not based on price. So they don't want to be associated with price, and they want the premiumness of their brand to drive sales. Or you could work for a media company where you might do the analysis and you find that actually, and this is something that I found in a project that I worked on, that people are willing to watch up to 5 pre-rolls before they go and watch a very premium piece of content. So if it's a long form, high quality drama, for example, people might be willing to watch 5 pre-rolls before they get to the content. Now, the business itself may decide, no, that's not what our product is. The product team may say, no, we only want 1 or 2 pre-rolls before any long-form content, any high-quality content. We don't want too many, it will put people off. But your analysis shows actually it doesn't put people off. Going up to 5 ads means that you retain 95% of the audience, which means that you could potentially make double your revenue from advertising than having what the product team are suggesting, which is 1 or 2 pre-rolls. But like I said, the business may decide that they don't want to go with 5 pre-rolls. It seems excessive. Even though your data suggests that 95% of people will still watch the content even with 5 pre-rolls, the business may decide, no, sorry, it's not something that we want to do. We don't want that many ads before a piece of content. It could also be a commercial decision that that certain advertisers will say they don't want to be lumped with many more advertisers in a segment. So therefore, the business may say, look, in each ad slot we can only do two adverts. Okay, so what you find is that you've done a really good piece of analysis. It's something that's really robust. It would help the business make money, but the business decides that for whatever reason, whether it's commercial or a product or a brand, that they don't want to do it. So and there'll be other examples. And one of the frustrating ones is when people in the business think they know more. And you would have heard the term hippo, so highly important person's opinion. Okay, and so what you find is that you're in a presentation, you do a really good piece of work, and you may suggest something like the navigation needs to have this kind of layout, and this one person who's maybe has been in the business for a long time, is quite senior, will say no, I don't believe that. In my experience, we need to have the navigation button like that, or it could be anything else. I expect to be like that, and everybody listens to that person because that person is a very important person in the business. And so therefore, you may find that your ideas aren't listened to because of the types of people in in the room or in the business that you're presenting to. And then finally, one of the reasons that I found is very frustrating when you present really good work and you know it makes sense is that the business ultimately can't make that change, okay? So for whatever reason, whether it's legal, technical, commercial, they just can't make that change. And for them, it's too much of an effort to make that change. And you know that if they made that change, it could really transform the business. So there you go. You know, you could do an amazing piece of work. You know, you could do a really amazing piece of analysis, but you find that the business doesn't take on board your recommendations or your findings, okay? And to be honest, as an analyst, there's nothing you can really do about it because you are only one part of the business, and you've got to appreciate that the business has other opinions or people have other opinions, and you've got to work with those people. Now, you know, that doesn't mean give up on your idea. If you think it's a really good idea, then work with the business, see how you can adapt processes, technology, how you can convince people to get your idea through. But sometimes it is worth just putting it down to experience and saying, okay, I did a good piece of analysis and no one wants to listen. Well, thank you for listening to my video. I hope you found the advice useful. Like I said, as an analyst, it's sometimes not your fault or it's not because of you that a great piece of analysis wasn't taken on board by the business. It's something that you've got to understand and you've got to accommodate in your work and in your career, that there will be instances, or there'll be many instances, where your analysis isn't taken on board. Thank you for listening to my video. If you have any comments or if you have any questions, please put them in the comment section below. Please do like the video, and of course, please do subscribe to my channel, and thank you for watching.